Hey guys, I'm sorry that I'm late. I've kind of been busy for the past year. I've been preoccupied with school, so I had to put it on a hiatus. What the hell? We were stuck here in a year for that. For a fucking year. Calm down, Lashana. I mean, if you're trapped here anyways, does a year really matter to you? We were starving to death! What is wrong with you? What do you mean, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? You haven't even started thinking about who the killer is! That is such flawed logic! I can't believe you! I don't have a... I don't know... I don't have a fan anymore in the background of my voice. Darn. I can't believe how long it has been. Yeah, it's been so long my wound sealed. Like I was cut, now I'm not cut, yo. Well, I'm so excited to finally get this on the road! I'm not slow pace. I like to get things going. And having to wait for you for like a year has been so irritating to me! Oh, calm down. I mean, I've just been listening to music while we've been waiting. Enough chitter chatter. I'm going to explain the rules of the trial. So, how this is gonna work is you all will, you're just gonna discuss the clues and stuff, and you're gonna have to use the clues that you found to point the evidence to the killer. Do any of us even remember all the clues? It's been so long! Well, I think I remember most of what happened. I mean, being a scientist, you have to have a keen brain. Precisely. Oh, well, wait, who died again? It was antiquated Homer Z. I thought he was your best friend. Oh, yeah, I guess he was. Well, I had fun talking with you guys while we've been waiting. It's been so much fun. It's been so long, I might have even been fired from my job. Okay, well, if you want to get back to your job, then why don't you find out the killer? Alright, so I think we should start by trying to find out who all could not have done it first. Wow, that's a good idea! Who all had alibis? Okay, so, for starters, me and Ferb didn't do it. Wait, not Ferb, Depressed Luigi. Mamma mia, I guess so, that would be correct. Since me and you, we were like... you were in the boat that day, right? I believe so. And then, I was just on the island. So, we had an airtight alibi. We were on there the entire day. Through the concert. Yeah, and even whenever during an investigation. So it could have been either me or minimum wage. Well, let's see. Who all was at the concert? I was. And so was I. I was at the concert all along. I was too. I have a proposition. I believe I will highlight everybody who has some sort of alibi in a glow. How can you even do? How did you do that? This makes no sense at all. Well, I don't know either. Let's think. Okay, well, I have a question. Why didn't you glow me and Why do you glow Ferb and Gary, but you glowed me and Luigi? Yeah, I thought we had, like, an airtight alibi together. Just because you have an alibi together doesn't mean you're trying to cover up a body together. Wait, what do you mean by that? It's simple, really. If you think about it, it could mean that you and Ferb did it, but we're trying to hide the body. Do you understand? Yeah, well, can that apply for Luigi and Trish? The difference between you two is that Trish and Luigi... I mean, Luigi can't get off that island alone, you see, and Trish was piloting the boat. So they couldn't have done it, because they didn't have a way to do it from where they were at. And do you really think that Trish or Luigi could have killed them? Well, I mean, potentially they could have. I think that means now would be a good time to start thinking about the way of death. Ooh, I know! Can I tell him? Please, go ahead. Okay, so, alright, so what I know, is that it was an instantaneous death. They were crushed to death by the door. That makes sense. So, here's what I think. What I'm thinking is, the only way that they could have died, there was no, like, any other cuts, there was no bruises on the body, aside from getting crushed by the door to death. So what I'm thinking is, anyone who isn't able to break down the door would be not able to kill. Like, I don't think that if you can't break down the door, you can't kill. Simple as that. What a compelling process of thought, Oku. Wow, you're a lot smarter than I gave you credit for. Well, I just think it makes sense.
So let's see. We gotta take into account our alibi at the concert, and we gotta take into account our strength. Now, So, what I'm thinking is, I really don't think Safety Patrol could have broken down that door, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I don't want to underestimate you, Lashana, but I don't think you were able to do that either.
You be right about that, honey. I could not have broken down that door. I had no access to any tools or anything of that sort. I could even take it apart, push it down. I got a good amount of meat on my bones, but aside from that, I can't really do much damage. And I'm literally made of paper. I could slip under the door, but that's not gonna break it down and kill antiquated Homer C.
And, Jigglypuff, how about yourself?
Well, what I think I could break down the door. I could totally do it. That is, like, so within my realm of possibility, like, you don't even know.
Really now?
Okay.
Well, Jigglypuff's arrest launched me into upper space. I believe it could probably do damage to that door if it can send me flying millions of meters into the air. And I ain't even gonna start questioning Oku's power. She's strong as hell.
Oh, yeah, I am. Like, I can perform, like, blasts of energy, like, nuclear power. I can, like, essentially, like, blow that door apart. It would just not even be there. If I tried that, of course.
Oku, is this your first trial? If I were you, I wouldn't say anything that could incriminate yourself.
Well, I know I didn't do it, and I trust you guys know I didn't do it either. Now, I want to say that Oku did help us with the investigation, so I don't want to, like, point fingers towards her because I doubt that she would help us if she was a killer. But I'm not gonna question. I'm gonna question the possibility, of course. All right, let me glow the people who couldn't have done it physically. I still don't understand. How can you cause something to glow? I wouldn't question the power. It is totally possible. But does this mean that one of you who is glowed could have done it? Potentially, but we need to think about the timing. The timing of death.
From what I was made aware, the timing of death synchronizes with the large metal sound that we heard after the concert.
That does make sense. My keen sense of hearing would indicate that that sound would line up with that time. And that sound, Oku said that it was heard at 837. Yeah, that sounds about right. Or the death was then, and the sound was heard.
Oh, I would say right around then. Yeah, that would just make sense. It was like around 5 minutes after most of us got there. Saying it was 8:37 was probably spot on. I want to say.
Okay, so what does that mean for us?
So, anyone who was at the concert did not have a way to do it. So, what I'm thinking here is, anyone highlighted in green could not have done it because we would have been with each other at the time. And, yes, that would make sense.
Well, if I may insist, me and Gary were together at the library that time. Yeah, we were, so it couldn't have been us.
Alright. So, Jigglypuff, where were you during all of this?
Oh, I was training in one of the Anchor Avenue. I was beating the shit out of the cogs. I was beating the hell out of them. They stood no chance against my reps.
Can anyone back this up for her?
Just about what I thought. So, let's see. Does anyone know where Jigglypuff could have been? Well, we have the teleport log. Let's see if Jigglypuff was teleported anywhere around then. Nope, as it seems, Jigglypuff did not teleport anywhere during the day of the murder. So, it seems like she could not have been teleporting around. So, Luigi, if you were paying any attention, did you see Jigglypuff at all during the day?
Well, I saw her at first in Barnacle Boatyard, but I want to say I saw her around the headquarters. After that, I didn't see her, so I guess it would have made sense for her to go into Anchor Avenue. It is close, and I didn't ever see her come out of it, and if the teleport logs do not lie, then yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I guess you're clear, Jigglypuff.
Awesome! I knew I would be able to convince you guys that I didn't do it. I'd be capable of it. I can do it. If you want me to, I can do it right here. Preferably not. Alright, well, I didn't do it. If you need any help with anything, go ahead. I'm gonna take a nap. Alright, so, where do we go from here?
Well, maybe we should think about Jevil. You've been pretty quiet.
Maybe that's because my voice actually hurts to do.
Okay, so, I was killing cogs all day long, and, that's what I told you, Luciana and Safety Patrol.
You did have a scythe behind you the entire time, though.
Yeah.
Now, hold on just a minute. That scythe and that cut on Thanos? Those kind of match.
What do you mean by that?
I know. On the teleport logs, Jevil, you teleported to Barnacle Boatyard at some point during the day, and you teleported to Toontown Central some point during the day. So, if Thanos was slashed during, before the event, that would have given you an opportunity to do it. So I think that you cut Thanos. You're the one who cut Thanos. But I kind of find it weird. What's up? So, like, the way I see it, Thanos, you would have known who cut you. You weren't asleep. It was right in the front of your body. You know who it was, didn't you?
You're pretty smart, aren't you?
Satori likes to say that I'm a little dumb, but it's a good kind of dumb. She likes to call it that. She's my owner.
Alright. Well, you might be a little dumb, but hey, you're pretty observant, aren't you? Yeah, that would be right. Jevil did slash me.
So why didn't you say that earlier, huh?
Well, how do I word this?
Basically, what happened was we staged that concert. It was me, Jevil, Thanos, and Torture Device. We staged it. We wanted to start the killing game so we could start thinking about getting out of here. But neither of us wanted to kill. So, we had Jevil do the dirty work and hit Thanos.
And I was in on it, so it was a consensual, attack.
Yeah, so basically, we wanted to scare you.
Oh, now that you explain it like that, that kind of sounds a little fun. I like that idea, Torture Device. Good thinking.
Thank you.
So, you just kinda... So what's the point of all that if you weren't going to kill anybody?
To get other people to kill. But it looks like we didn't even need to do that, because
there was a murder, like, right afterwards.
The thing is, though, I don't think that murder was on purpose, do you?
I mean... Nope. Okay, so let's think about this. So, the way the door was, it looks like it fell onto Antiquated Homework Z from outside of the door. So it looks like it was either pushed open or pushed down in some way.
Yeah, like, it was open, pushed open, it fell over and crushed him. So whoever was opening the door definitely didn't see him beforehand. So that opens up the floodgates for an accidental murder. But how about Jevil? You brought up the possibility of him killing. But wait, I don't think that a scythe could open that door, though. It might be a powerful scythe, but I don't think that it would be strong enough to open a giant metal door that's like 1,100,000 pounds.
That's true. And if Jevil wanted to kill Antiquated Homework Z, he could have just killed him anyways, without the need of breaking down a door. It would just be redundant to do so.
So, logically, it couldn't have been Jevil. If he wanted to kill, he would have killed. He didn't need to open a door, because judging by your teleport logs, he was already in Barnacle Boatyard. So, I'm going to rule Jevil out of the possibility here, as we did Puff. But that brings up one more question. Oku, you like to brag about your power, don't you? Oh yeah, I'm like super powerful! I can blow up everything! I have the powers of the Sun God! Indeed. Oku, it couldn't have been you, could it? No, it wasn't me. I was playing Minecraft all day. I can actually vouch for this. She was playing Minecraft since the start of the day. Opted out of going to the concert. So, for what that's worth, she isn't lying about playing Minecraft all day.
I'd call that one shit attempt at a fucking alibi, though. Wait a second. Oku, can't you fly?
Oh yeah, I can fly. Yeah, woo!
So, if you can fly, then you wouldn't have any reason to open up that door.
And I was gonna say, you weren't even at Barnacle Boatyard. You were at your estate all day, according to the logs. So, again, you couldn't have done it either. Even with your immense power, you could totally blow open the door and kill him, but it wasn't you because you wouldn't have a reason to open the door, and you weren't even in Barnacle Boatyard during the time. You're at your estate all day. My apologies, Oku. It's just natural to me to get suspicious of others. Oh, it's no worries. It wasn't me, but who does that leave? It leaves Ferb and Gary. Ferb and Gary. Now hold on. They had an alibi for each other. I hinted at it earlier because I knew already what happened. It was one of Ferb and Gary. And, well, just think about it. Wait, what? No, it wasn't us. So, consider this. Ferb and Gary, where did we see them last? Oh, they were at the library before the murder. And which street is the library closest to? Oh, they're closest to Punchline Place, which leads to where Antiquated Homework Z died. So, you can do the math here. It was one of them. None of us in Toontown Central would have seen them because we were all paying attention to the concert.
So you're saying that one of them opened the door with a toolbox.
Oh, and whenever the door fell, they accidentally killed Antiquated Homework Z? Well, so it is them. One of them did it. One of them killed Antiquated Homework Z. God, why couldn't you have killed me? Now, hold on, just a moment. It could have been them, but as we said, it was an accidental murder. None of them meant to do it. Fine, I'll explain everything then. It was, well, yes, I admit, it was one of us. We were trying to get some scrap metal, So we looked to the nearest door because that had like really, really good quality metal that we wanted to use to build something. And when we got there, we took apart the door and then it accidentally came open and it crushed Antiquated Humrock Z, killing him. So we tried to cover it up. We threw a dud toolbox in the lake to keep you guys from thinking that it was us, but it was one of us. I'm sorry, guys. Okay? So, you're all forgiven. It wasn't on purpose. Well, I wouldn't say all forgiven. Dude, you literally forgot who Antiquated Humrock Z was at the start of this. I get it wasn't your fault, but you're gonna have hell to pay for killing him.
But Ferb's just a kid. You can't get mad at him. He didn't mean to do it.
We have one final question. Which one of you did it?
It was me.
No, it was me. I did it. Oh. So we have one final point of contention here. Neither of you want to own up as to who did it. No, we literally both said that we did it. Yeah, and I'm Sporticus, so...
Yeah, we don't have any way of telling who actually did it. You could just be trying to cover up for each other.
Well, what evidence do we have to prove that was the other person? Do we even have anything that could help us with that? Anyone have any, like, last-second witness testimonies?
No, I got nothing. We're kind of fucked here. I have something. So, I was running around with some of the houses. Some of the houses lead to each other. They teleport you to different streets. They're like wormholes. Wormholes. So, I was doing that. I teleported to the end of Look-at-your Boulevard, and I saw it was Ferb!
Are you sure? I don't really trust that. Yeah, I feel like Jeffel's a fairly unreliable source to get any information from, really.
Well, it's the only thing we have to have any conclusive proof. I don't know if I want to believe that Ferb killed anybody. Ferb is just a little child.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Gary. Yes, it was me. It was me, everybody. Don't listen to Jeffel. It was all me.
And the cover-up begins. It was, I think, with that, we know that it was Ferb and Gary. Gary is trying to cover up for Ferb, which, I mean, fair enough and all, but do you all want to die, or do we want to live here? Do we want to vote wrong and say it was Gary, or do we want to live and vote Ferb?
Mamma mia. It looks like you all are ready to vote. You voted!
Oh yeah, sorry, I got a bit of a throat problem. I might cry about it. So, the majority of you voted for Ferb! And you were correct. Ferb was the murderer of antiquated Homer Z. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry I did it. I didn't mean to. But it happened, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I don't want to die. I'm too young for this. Well, go cry about it in hell, I guess. Alright, I'm back. Ferb's dead. Wait, you're not gonna do an execution? No? You want me to execute a child publicly on... Yeah, I'm not doing that, buddy. Yeah, fair enough. Also, could you get this godforsaken glow off of us? Yes, yeah, I can.